Hello, Vicky and everyone. Glad that you're here. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes. If this is your first live game with us, welcome. If this is not your first live game with us, welcome back. And it is great to see all the kind and positive comments. Thank you very much. This is our last quiz for 2021. So I'm glad that you are here. Yesterday, we had the office hour every Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, where we had a premiere of an ACL, premiere of an ACL video. And then we discussed and talked about ACLs for about an hour and a half. It was great. I invite you, if you're joining or just learning about CCNA's concepts, or if you're refreshing your skills, add me to your calendar every Saturday, 10 a.m. on Discord. I'll be there. And we'll have a discussion on some topic regarding the CCNA Blueprint, and every Sunday at 11 a.m. for a quiz. I just realized my voice is just warming up. I haven't spoken all morning. Glad to have everyone here. We're going to start here in just a few moments. All right, my friends, and here we go. Buckle up. These are going to be fun. All these questions are based on access control lists. Here's our first of 8 questions. It's multiple select, and it's double points. No pressure. Access control lists are intended to block FTP traffic to the internet, but they're not working. Based on this topology, or any topology for that matter, what could cause that? All right. Also, just after this live quiz is over, we're going to hang out in the CCNA voice room on my Discord server. So if you would like to discuss or better understand any of the reasons why these answers are the way they are, please don't hesitate to join me immediately following if you're in the live event. If you're watching the recorded event, just catch me on a office hour Saturday. But if it's right after this live event, we'll talk for, 20, 30 minutes. I'll be happy to answer questions. All right, we are off to a great start. Here is question number 2. It is multiple select. The network on the left is 10.2.0. Which ACL entries deny internet HTTP replies coming back from the internet to that network on the left? Again, right after this live quiz, we'll be on the Discord server. So if you want to go over any of these or why or examples, I've got the lab all set up. I can demonstrate as well as elaborate. Here we go. Question number 3. It is multiple select. IP filtering access control lists can be applied in the same way to which interfaces? All right, everything except for green. Also, it's super exciting to see where everybody's coming from. So if you would take just a moment, if you're able to chat in, if you'd either want to state the country, the continent, the state, or the city, whatever you're most pleased about sharing. If you want to share that in the chats, it's just super exciting to see what an international community indeed we have. So go ahead and take a moment right now, if you would. Go ahead and text in where you're playing from or watching from right now. And then we'll take the next question here in just a moment. All right. UK is in the house. Kenya, Denmark, London, Belgium, Jamaica, I'm on. Belgium again. UK, Netherlands, Tashkent, Hungary, Argentina, Frankfurt, Silicon Valley. Where's that? It's up in San Jose area. Austin, United Emirates, Africa, Washington, California, Algeria, Somalia, Israel, Russia, and more. So that's so great. I'm so glad you're all here. It's fantastic. Again, if this is your first time playing with us, join us every Sunday. We have the same quiz. Well, not the same quiz, a new quiz every Sunday, 11 a.m. And I'd love to have you participate. Also, every Saturday, I held a free office hour on my Discord server. So you can, the topics are focused on CCNA. And that's what our intent is, but it's always a great place to show up, hang out, and have some fun. It's always great stuff. So you're welcome to join both those events if your time permits. All right, let's go ahead and we are on question 3. The next question is 4, so about almost the halfway point. Now, the way this game works is the faster you answer correctly, the more points you get. And at the end of the day, you're a winner if you just show up and practice and reinforce skills, and right afterwards we'll show up in the Discord server as well. All right, here we go. Question number 4. It is multiple select. Which access control list entries permit DNS requests from the 10.10 and 10.20 subnets? And this type of question integrates a knowledge of, what protocols and ports does DNS use in combination with access control list. And this is a great example of, kind of merging a few different topics into one question. So great job for everybody who landed on blue and yellow. And if you're colorblind, congratulations for landing on the correct answers. And here is the next question. Question number 5 of 8. It is multiple select. Computer 1 is at 10.2.0.51. Which network address translation access control entries would allow R1 in the middle of the topology to do NAT or PAT for Computer 1? All right. Congrats for everybody who's participating. And also for the 5 that are at the top of the leaderboard, we have Rational Hare, Glowing Yeti, Bright Eagle, Noble Tiger, and Focused Pelican. But it's anybody's game because we still have a few questions left. Here is question number 6. It's multiple select. It's also double points. No pressure. But to prevent SSH from Computer 1 on the left going to R1 in the middle, what could be used to prevent SSH? All right. I think, I put a Twitter post out a couple days ago with a question similar to this, and it was interesting, the results, and I appreciate everybody participating in those. Also, one of the best things I would love to do is have you, as you're studying your technology and getting better and better at it, as you see newer people, please invite them to join you to the games, invite them to join you to office hour, and help other people as much as you can. Because as what I've discovered over the 20 plus years of teaching that I've had the opportunity to do, and over 20 years as a CCIE, the more chances I get to teach the tech to somebody else and then, reinforces it in my own mind, it's a win-win. So anytime you can share share the wealth, do it. And so please invite anybody who could be studying or wants to be studying to join us on Saturdays and Sundays. Let's see, we have 2 more questions. Here's question number 7. It is multiple select. Which extended access control list entries, plural, deny SSH from PC1 going to the server at .100? All right. Also, what I've discovered that's really helpful is seeing the right-hand side, there's that little guy with 2 screens. If you have either 2 screens, excuse me one second. If you have either 2 screens or if you have the computer screen and then like a mobile device, that's super helpful. That way you can have one machine or one screen with the live stream and then the other like mobile device that's actually playing the game. And that's often very helpful so you can see everything as well as you need to or want to without having to worry about, real estate for seeing what you want to see as far as the questions, the answers. And this is super important on this one because there's a lot of syntax and, IP addresses and things that need to be seen. Okay, we have one final question at the moment. Glowing Yeti is at the top of the heap here. It's anybody's game. Here's the final question for all the marbles. Which access control entry blocks HTTPS replies to both 10.1.0 networks and 10.2.0 networks? And you can imagine those are both on the left-hand side of the topology if you want to. This is it. All right. So for details on any of those, if you want to join me right after in the office hour or on the Discord server, but in the CCNA voice room, I'll be there for half hour or so if you want to talk about any of these. Let's take a look and see who's at the top. I also want to just remind everybody that we do this every Sunday at 11. I get confused because I have 2 things that happen on the weekend. Saturdays at 10, Sundays at 11, consistently like clockwork. I invite you to join us for all of them. Also, there's a playlist on YouTube of like 50 or 60 of these. We've been doing this for over 2 years now, and I've got a playlist of recorded quiz sessions, like 50 or 60 different topics. That's a whole bunch. So if you need to review or confirm your understanding, that's a great way to do it. Also, right now is a great opportunity. If you want to, follow me, go ahead and click on subscribe, hit the bell if you want alerts. And that makes it easier to be reminded when these events are coming up. Again, every Saturday on Discord, every Sunday here, and we'll follow it up in Discord here in just a moment with your questions. So here is the podium. Congratulations, everyone. Glowing Yeti. You did it. Congrats to everybody. Now look at Glowing Yeti got 5 out of 8. And second place got 6 out of 8. How's that possible? Glowing Yeti is fast at the draw. So the faster you answer a question, the more points you get. So if you got 5 correct and they were all pretty darn quick, that could give him more points since we got 6 out of 8, which had slower answers. But anyway, you're all winners for showing up. Thank you for being here. If I could get just a team, these are the toughest questions. These 6 were all questions where less than 24% were, there's 30%. But these are all ones that we need some work with. If you want to talk about any of these, we'll do it right after. Let me also get some feedback from you. And if you do that on your feedback device, the game console, and I will be in the Discord server here in a moment. Let me send you out with some music. And thanks so much for spending a few minutes with me today. I encourage you to study. It's worth it. I've had my CCA now since 2001, my first one, my second one in 2003. I still learn new things, even about the fundamentals, all the time. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next recorded event or next live event, whatever works for your schedule. Until then, have a really, really great new year. And I'll see you next Saturday and Sunday. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. You up when you've lost everything.